A lot of executives come to me with sleep challenges, and they've done a whole bunch of stuff already. And in fact, they still drag themselves through tons of sleep routine items to work through every single night. They do magnesium before bed. They have their blue light blockers at 8 p.m. They have their chamomile tea. They turn on the white noise machine. They start a sleep tracking app, and they still finding themselves waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning too often they would have liked, and where they feel less sharp. And there's another layer of problem to this. Every single failed protocol, it just adds more mental load, right? It's another thing you got to remember, right? It's another supplement to reorder, another routine to maintain, and you feel exhausted just trying to fix the exhaustion, right? Here's what all this effort is actually costing you. Think about this. 7 different sleep interventions that I just mentioned. None of them is actually addressing the right root cause for them, right? They're spending their cognitive bandwidth on managing a system that isn't working for them, while their blood sugar crashes every 3 a.m. and jolting them awake anyway, right? This complexity is actually not helping them. It's actually draining their energy that they don't have to spare. Now, imagine this. One protocol, 3 ingredients, mixed in 90 seconds. That's it. You wake up before your alarm, you're clear-headed, you're energized because you slept all the way through. That 9 a.m. strategy session, you're 3 moves ahead of everyone in the room. You come home at 7 p.m. with energy left for your family. You're not collapsing in front of the couch watching Netflix and feeling checked out and irritable. You're present, you're sharp, you're your full self, your best version of yourself. And that's what eliminating complexity does. When you have something simple that addresses the root problem, you get better result. It gives you back who you are used to be. Here's what you can do, right? Very, very simple. This protocol I'm teaching you, it's a sleep induction cocktail. Raw honey gives you steady overnight glucose. You have C8 MCT oil, which is brain fuel for your brain when the blood sugar drops, so it doesn't panic. You have apple cider vinegar that improves insulin sensitivity, right? These ingredients, just put in a blender, 90 seconds total, blend it together, drink. Easy. It's simpler than the complex routine that a lot of my clients used to do. And because it's tackling their root problem, it's actually more effective than all the 7 different things that they used to do all the time. Now, I'm not saying there's no value in this. What I'm saying is you got to find out what is the real problem and deal with it properly, rather than just adding one thing and another thing and another thing. If their root cause for them is a metabolic issue, that's why they wake up in the middle of the night. It wasn't because they're not having sufficient magnesium. For them, it was not a complex thing that they randomly throw and trying to fix it. It's the metabolic issue, and that's why it's simple, right? You're replacing 7 things that they used to do with one thing, which gives you stable blood sugar throughout the night. You don't get that cortisol spike that will jolt them awake, right? You wake up feeling sharp, not groggy, better decision making in key important meetings. You got zero, and the best part of this is zero mental overhead to maintain, right? And look, even if your supplement drawer looks like a pharmacy, if it's not addressing the right thing, it's not going to work. And this is doing it with a different angle, right? It's different angle, and it's much simpler. You're not adding another layer. You're replacing your whole stack of stuff to do with something that actually address the root cause. Now, Daryl, who's an associate bank director at a large Australian bank, he was like juggling melatonin, valerian, magnesium, chamomile tea, passion flower, and meditation, right, every night. And in fact, that because he had the metabolic issue, that was his root cause, he replaced everything with this 3 ingredient cocktail, and that's fixed it, right? His Oura rings sleep score moved from 60s, which is fair, to 80s, right? Which is optimal, and no grogginess. He's sharp by 7 a.m. In fact, recently he told me he presented a quarterly forecast to the executive committee without notes, and he felt like his brain is just ticking. It's firing on all cylinders, right? And that's a difference. How do you know if you have a metabolic issue, or maybe you do need the magnesium, maybe you do need something else, right? This is why I have a free quiz that I can give you. Just drop the word executive sleep, drop the word below. I'll DM it to you, right? I don't want your email. Just as my thank you, a free information, free diagnosis quiz I can give you. I can send you away, and then you can fill that out. It's 10 questions. Fill it out, and I can give you some feedback on what might be the cause and whether this cocktail is right for you or not. So just drop the word below. Look, if you find the right thing and you do the right thing, a lot less thing to think about, and you're going to get better result, right? So you don't have a complexity problem that you don't want this complex thing to solve. You just want to find the right thing and do the right thing, and you get much better return on investment than just randomly throwing things to fix your sleep. So drop the word executive sleep below. I'll send it to you. No email required. Now, if you haven't met me before, my name is Stephen Koh. I'm an executive health coach and founder of Executive Warrior Academy. I've helped ambitious leaders from all over the world reignite their energy and focus, helping them become unstoppable at work and in life. And I'm sharing today about sleep, but in the coming weeks, I'm going to show you how you can combine sleep, energy, and focus protocol, where they all flow in together into one in a complete system, the same system that I use with my executive clients. Now, I don't know if you want this. If you want this, just drop the word system or just give me a comment. I don't care what you use. Just say, I want it. And then I'll notify you when I share the system. Take care.